Hey, so I want to do this video regarding the stop loss trailing strategy. So I was following CryptoFace's stuff, but I kept getting stopped out using the strategy. He actually took a loss, and I switched my position. So whenever I get stopped out with small profits, so whenever I was here, actually I was longing too, just like him. But as soon as I was in profit, I would put my stop market high enough so that just like enough so where I could break even or make a profit, small little profit. So if it went in the wrong direction, I would at least get stopped out, but with small profit instead of taking a loss. And then it would get stopped out one time, two times, and I keep trying again and again, but I keep getting stopped out. Then there's actually an indication for me to switch sides and go to the other position. So I got in around here. I just did a market order. It was coming down, just like just do a market order, and it kept going down. So once I was in profit, I created the stop market to follow it down. I'm following it down about $10 right now. So this is me changing it. I wanted to do this on video. So 3428. I'm gonna move it down to 3414. Yeah. So I'm just gonna move it down to 24 now. Just kind of followed by $10. Maybe like right above. I don't know. Okay. So there it is. And then immediately, as soon as I get in position, I kind of put my sell order. I can either ladder it all out, like 5,000 here, 5,000 there, 5,000 there, and they sell. But I actually pre-calculated what I wanted, which was $500 if it hits this line. So if it doesn't give me that, then I'll at least take home $150. What I think I pre-calculated was I think I'm taking $25 right here. 2 4. It's about $20, about $200 every. So I got in right there. 3424. About $182 if it gets stopped out at that point. So I know at least I'm going to be making some money if it starts to retract up. But depending how hard they fight, they have a million here. They're gonna long and go back up again. But if it clears this entire book here, then fine. Let's just take our profit. But usually around here somewhere, someone stacks in and puts another like a million here, and it drives it back down further. So I try not to stop too close, but at least about $10 away. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this through. You can just kind of watch if you want to. So that right there, as soon as he slaps this guy in here, I know it's gonna go back down. It'll be a little bit of a fight depending how fast it goes down. But there's a couple more here. So they're gonna try, and then I'll just kind of keep watching it. As soon as this gets eaten up, it'll continue to go down. So it might take a little more time to go there. So I'm just gonna follow, and just lock in more profit, I don't know how far it's gonna go. I don't know what's gonna turn up, but I don't want to be not having any stop loss as it goes up. I'm trying to reach this goal, but if it retracts, then at least I won't be like, oh man, I had profit, now I lost it all because I waiting to reach this but never got there. Okay. All right, so you can fast forward this as you like. So you see how this is now 900. This is 2, so that's gonna eat that up. And these are all light, 50,000, 40,000. It's gonna push it all the way down below. Might be a little bit more fight here. 410. It's gonna fight again. So as soon as that million comes up, everyone starts shorting again, pushing it further down. So I think there's some whales out there that can manipulate it and say, hey, I don't want to go any higher. Let me just throw up order real quick, push it down, then remove it, so they can short more, add more to the position, and then get pushed down further, and then just take it off, and then if it goes back up, stop it again, push it down, stop again, push it down. So I don't know if they're using like 100x leverage or not, but sometimes it can go against them. So now this is really light. Now it's going to plummet down to about 410 now if it goes down that fast. So there it is, 414. 12. So that 2.5 million right there might be a good sign to you know let it fight for a little bit. So it might take a little time to eat through that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move it down. I'll leave it at as $10. As it gets down to here, I might tighten it and say, hey, I'm done. Let's get out. Then I might just tighten it. $220. We go to 220. Doesn't look like there's much support, but just depending. Let's give some time to do its thing. Alright. I think I'll probably be done by 1 and I can go to bed. Yeah, it looks like it might be recovering. We'll see. It'll recover a little bit. $8 million on the left side, 2 million on the right, so we'll see. And if you also think it's kind of done, then it might be a good idea to lock in like another $5. Just close it out and be done. But $250. I just need to go down another $25 and I'm gonna get out. Trade off between 50 bucks and $350. There's a 1 million at 3420 here. That could probably help. And you know, sometimes it looks light in the beginning, but as soon as it hits around 3420, they start to increase their position to like 2 million. Sometimes that does happen. So let them fight. And then you can kind of strategically place it, you know, you want to move it down behind the bigger guys, kind of like a wall to hide behind. It's going pretty strong. So that 2 million that we saw earlier got taken off for some reason. So they're like kind of fake walls, I guess, to bring it back up, and as soon as it comes up, then they take it off. Alright, so our 1 million is back in. That's good. Now it's gonna start to reverse direction again, go back down, hopefully. Oh, we got eaten up. No, never mind. Just kidding. So I think it's gonna turn. I might well close it out, maybe around 420.5, and just be done. don't know if they're being manipulated. Sometimes it sees a lot of green and it's eating it up, but it keeps getting replenished. So I don't know. They keep adding more orders, and once it gets drained, to try and drive the price back in the other direction. So definitely, there's probably some big whale price manipulation. 1.7, 2.5, 6, 3 million. I'll move down to 21, hide behind that. Lock in a little more profit here. So once these walls come up strong, then I kind of do that. So let's see that. Kind of hard to see on the right side. 3, 4, 2, 1. There it is. So now from there is $23. So almost $50 now. 3, 4, 2, 1. 3, 4, 2, 1. Just inching a little below 210 profit locked in. And then I always have make a rule where once I lock it in, even though it's tempting to remove it and kind of like move it back to 328 just to stay back in the game, I kind of made a rule to myself to just don't do that. Otherwise, you kind of end up losing it afterwards. Like there's a reason why it's making you feel like you need to move it to stay in the game so that you lose more money. But just lock it in, win. We can always get back into another trade and do it again. Alright, this could be a little slow, but the 317 is getting knocked down now. I want to reach my goal. Alright. Bears are winning. Alright, so I'm going to start moving my price down even more. We're at 215, 221, so about $5 away. Keep it where it's at. There's at 2.5, that's 309. A couple of 2.5 millions. browse the internet real quick while that runs. All right, come back down. All right, so this should be eating up pretty fast. Hopefully, 1.8 million on the other side. And it'll slow down at 3, 4, 10 unless it gets eaten up real fast too. So let's take some more profit. Let's see here. 13, 10. Let's go down to 18. That's kind of light. No, it could bounce back up pretty quick now. Yeah, it's kind of rebounded real quick. Now it's eaten to green, higher up. If someone saves it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long fight. So hopefully you get the gist. I'm just gonna turn it off and let it play out. Most likely it's gonna probably stop me out at 3, 4, 2, 1. It looks like they're doing a good job of fighting back. But you know, who knows until it gets to my price. It could be here for quite a while. Till then, either continues or I lock in my profit. Alright, thanks.